Hmm. Good morning, guys. What is up? So, I'm on a new oops. I'm on a new setup here, so there might be some kinks, there might not be. Just let me know if the volume is good and the picture is good. We actually should have better streaming quality than the other setup, so hmm. My scanners are not working, which is interesting. Flying blind again, whole new setup. See, so yeah, I'm on a new setup. Let me know if there's anything wrong, like mic volume, if I need to turn the mic up or anything like that. Like I said, I'm on a new setup here. So, there's only one way to test it, and that's to go live. But we should be all good. Just let me know if there's something wrong or not. That being said, I am on a new setup. Oops, I need to change this. And my scanners are still not working correctly. So, that's that's always nice. I'm just trying to get some little bit of a watch list together here. Okay. Because all of this right here on my sidebar, you hear me loud and clear? Awesome. So all this on my sidebar here, none of this in this scanner is right. As you can see, none of these charts will load, the 1 minute charts, simply because none of these stocks exist anymore. They either are off of the market, or they changed their ticker symbol, or they were acquired, or they merged something or another. But that's what my scanners have been doing for some crazy reason, is picking up this nonsense. So I really don't know what to do about it. I talked to the support. They said they didn't know either. So Processing. Yeah, I use Thinkorswim. Normally Thinkorswim doesn't have any issues, but every once in a while it will have a snag here and there. So I'm just going to have to kind of fill out this list that I got here, kind of looking around on Facebook at different things. But I'll have to wait till after market opens. Maybe they'll kick back in and work some. That's how I found, I don't know, whatever I traded Monday. I found it after market open, so kind of annoying on Thinkorswim's part that this has went on this long, though. Yeah, it is weird right now. It may have to do with Charles Schwab buying them. That could be why. I don't know. Hopefully Charles Schwab does not mess up this platform, because I do like this platform and I really don't want to switch. But if I have to, I will. See, this scan's totally wrong. All these stocks here, the same ones right here, it's the same scan, but none of these exist. So I can click nothing there, nothing, 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 nothing. So I'm flying a bit blind. If anybody in here wants to help me out and tell me where to be looking, if there's some stocks that I don't have on this list so far that I need to be watching, because I'm not really feeling any on this list. Excuse me. Let's see. Maybe Trove. Maybe. Let's see, the 50 days at $1.57. So I have to come up some. TYHT. This is not a bad one. See, actually, yeah, this hasn't been over $1 in 6 months. So if this breaks $1 today, this could get moving. Yeah, $1 is going to be really strong resistance, but after that, there's not a lot of resistance until $1.66. So AGRX. All right, thank you. What's going on with AGRX? We have no press release, but we had one last week, and it's kind of been on this weird continuation. Right now, though, there's absolutely no volume on AGRX in pre-market. So it is right above this moving average, so it could get moving. We'll throw it on the list here. What's up, Jerry? MRNS. MRNS does not have any news either. CLVS is up $1. See, I'm not sure. I do like the chart pattern on this, on MRNS, because it does have this giant gap to fill. It's not that big of a gap. Not as big as I thought it was, but distance at 130. I'm not really feeling MRNS that much. There's no catalyst other than the press release, or besides the chart pattern. So CLVS has went crazy the last couple of weeks. Had a nice short day yesterday. Like I said, I'm on the small account, so I'm only trading with 827. So I can't really do much with this. I'm just going to have to wait and fill it out. CLVS does have volume, though. Pretty good looking volume in pre-market. But, I mean, it's been on this crazy little run the last couple of weeks, so I don't know. Open it up right above the VWAP there. See DLP, and what do we got here? Now my scanners are starting to work now. It's so weird. We don't have really anything there. It gapped up though. Why did it gap up? Why did DLPN gap up? Through acquisition. Okay, I had press releases yesterday. Acquire Shorefire Media. And it's dropping down. EDNT. Okay, now this is a new product offering. Okay. I kind of like EDNT. I don't really want to break the VWAP quite yet, though. Okay, there we go. So, yeah, if this can slowly build up here. Well, we got 6 million shares. Yeah, so it's a pretty low float. It's got room to $3. There's a little bit of potential on this play. Break of the VWAP here will be and here's the break of the VWAP. See if it's going to try. Half tempted to maybe jump in this, but kind of quick here right off the bat. I'm gonna see if this breaks, because this is some big upper shadows on these wicks. So looks like it might get it though. Candle open right above the VWAP. Let's see. Might not get it. What else is going on? Looks like there's a lot going on this morning. Let's see. PTGX. PTGX kind of straight up out the gate to $6. It's got room to 781. A lot of resistance ahead of this. I don't know, my friends. Not having my scanners in the morning really messes with me. DLPN, that cracked off. See back to EDNT. It didn't do anything. It's cracked off. TYHT. TYHT. Interesting. Let me start looking at some things and okay, I don't like that. CHAK. I got a decent little pop there. Leave it on the watch list. LCI. This would have to break $10. Coming right up to the VWAP. Can't really do much with it. I don't like this at all. Out of my price range. ARGX, still not really much volume on it. Trove. Good chart pattern on this. This actually does not look bad. There's not a lot of resistance ahead of this. Like $12 and then $12.40. And this is breaking this actually has broke the VWAP. Nice little U shape under the VWAP. That looks pretty good actually. No volume in pre-market, but a little bit out of my price range though. See, TYHT still slowly climbing. PTGX still climbing. DLPN, nothing there. WRTC slowly riding that VWAP up. CPST. What do we got here? New service contract. Not a lot of volume on this either. Your screeners aren't working. I'm telling you, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm a little uncomfortable with this going on because I usually like to have my watch list ready and pre-market and kind of have an idea of what I'm trying to trade, but let's see, ED&T. Okay. It's kind of terrible, honestly. ASLN. Nice little U shape. Not a lot of volume on this though. So where's that 200 day? 280. So this is right above the 200 moving average. Put ASL in on the watch list. See if it possibly gets a continuation today. I'm just going through, see if I see anything else. Any potential. Still notice of allowance. That's not really that good. But if this breaks $1, it's got a lot of room to run. ABIL. NTP. NTC. CDTX. See what's CDTX press release. Price target 625. NT XBIO. KTS. Alright. So that cracked out. This guy's still slowly running. But it's not moving that big. It's only like a couple cents in there. ASLN. I feel like I'm missing something because I'm not seeing anything that I like. Now, it was a very slow market yesterday. Very red, ugly day. So, see, OASM, what do we got? Nothing. Ugh. These scanners being messed up is really messing with me hard. WRTC still just climbing. I don't really want no part of that though. It's climbing, but it's not really what I'm looking for. What is that? CHK still slowly climbing. AGRX, just no volume on it right now. I don't know, guys. I don't know. IBIO. Those are all 26-cent stocks. Let's see. ASLN cracking off right now. CHK is still moving up. But it's only moved from market open. It's only moved a couple cents, so it's not like really worth getting in. ASLN is cracked off hard. Take it off the list. AGRX still not doing anything. I don't know, guys. Is there anything else I should be looking at? Let's see, IBO. It's way down there. Feel like I'm missing something. Spam presence. I mean, PTGX is moving, but it's kind of it's pretty far off this VWAP right now. WRTC. Everything is slow. Now, the morning squawk said the market was supposed to rebound today, but I mean, there's a lot of stocks that are green, but not really, not anything doing anything particularly good. Where's the volume at today? JMU, nothing there. PRNL. So as of right now, it looks like it's going to be another slow day. Unless something crazy happens here. But yeah, everything's looking pretty ugly. There's no setups that I like. Nothing standing out to me at all. PTGX, that one's still climbing. All the way up to $7. And still got room to go to 750 area and 8. And then it's above 7 now. Up to 742. Wow, that break of $7 really brought in some volume. And this might get halted here. I believe it's about, yeah, it's about to get halted. It did get, did it? Yeah, it did get halted. Well, I missed that one. Break of $7 really brought in a lot of volume on this. Kind of wasn't expecting that to happen that quick, but well, as slow as it is so far this morning, but PTGX seems to be where a lot of the volume is. Let's put it on the watch list here. This thing just came out the gate firing, never even slowed down a bit. From 542 up to 748. That's a good run on this. So we'll have to continue to watch that. But I just don't see anything else really doing much. CHK came back down, couldn't break 75 cents. This is completely done. AGRX, no volume whatsoever on AGRX. Trove, still no volume, but it is, if it does start getting some volume and we see this U shape fill out, could be something there. But I think right now most of the volume is going to be on PTGX until people see what happens out of this halt. And it's got room to $8 out of the halt. If it breaks $8 in that 8.5 area where this 9 moving average is, it's got room all the way up to $10. So there is potential on this play to get going. I just have to see where it gaps up out of, or if it gaps up out of this halt and keeps running, or if it has a pullback to the VWAP. Because we've not had a pullback in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 candles. No pullback in 8 candles, so it's a little sketchy. CPST is interesting. Because it's now above this 50-day moving average, and it's got room to 611. So that's interesting. Let's put you up here. Let's see. When did we get halted? 8:47. So 2 more minutes and this should be unhalted. Come back, keep an eye on this. I could get 100 shares of this, but I'm not going to jump in right after a halt. I'd like to see it maybe come back down to the 650 area. And Trove is still slowly U-shaping. If volume, and there was some volume that came in on this candle, but if Trove continues to build up to this VWAP, it's got to break 150, 56 though, 150, so that's some resistance there. But at 150 and 158 are going to be some tough resistance. But if it can break those, it's got room to 318. But it just doesn't have the volume yet. So let's see where we at. Should be coming out in another minute out of this halt. There we are, out of the halt. Not much of a gap up. On 750. Oof, 750 right there looked like a good little quick entry if somebody could have got in. Yeah, that would have been the entry when it didn't crack 750, but $8 is going to be tough resistance, so. But there isn't anything else going on, so I want to see what's going to happen here. I don't want to chase this, but like I said, if it breaks $8, this also doesn't fit my strategy, so I don't want to force anything. They are way above the VWAP here, so let's wait and see what happens. So might get a pretty good pullback. Yeah, it looks like the pullback is finally coming on this. So let's see. Let's give that a second and see where it's going to go. Okay, it didn't get much of a pullback. Back up to 775. Looks like it's going to try to break $8 here. Yep, and there it goes, right through $8. Oh, let's see, the 9 EMA is at 825. I thought it was lower than that. So yeah, this has got to break $8 and 825. Looks like it came right up close. Ooh, there it goes. Still running. It's going to have some problems with this moving average, though. Like I said, I don't want to chase. If I get in at this point, I'm chasing. I'm not. There's no pattern here. Other than a trend line. Got a trend line right here. What happened to my drawing? There we go. Come on. Thinkorswim is acting crazy. Why is it not? So yeah, the trend line's actually below the VWAP. So okay, and this is starting to curl over. Start getting this reverse U shape. You're gonna see us pull all the way back down to the VWAP here. That is what is gonna happen. This candle right here would have to continue to go green to stop that from happening. But if this does not keep moving up, this is going to curl around and come back down to the trend line and the VWAP. This looks like that's what's going to happen there. Let's see, CHK. We do have a A little bit of a U shape under the VWAP here. This can continue. Big of the VWAP would be like 71 cents. I could get probably 1,200 shares maybe. I don't know about that. PTGX staying right here at this $8 area, but still it's starting to curl. Well, there's a big buyer that just came in at $8, so that's going to hold it up. And it might break the... Looks like it might break. If it doesn't break the EMA here, it's going to curl around and drop. And there it goes. Looks like it's going to break. Interesting. Well, maybe not. Still getting held up a little bit. It's trying. Yeah, and it looks like it's gonna get a strong break maybe. It's hard to say. It's up so much and there's not been much of a pullback on this. Can't touch it. Telling you, getting in now would be chasing. Like anywhere in this area, it's what so far off the VWAP. Trying to get in would be chasing. Trying to play it smart. I'm on a small account challenge, so I gotta be smart. I can't be gambling or doing anything crazy. There's just really nothing else going on though. ABIL will pop up there. And this is not doing anything still. EDNT. Nothing really there either. Yeah, so all the volume just on PTGX. It's pretty much it. PTGX. Okay, let's see. Are we finally going to get this pullback? Because this is the curl, the little reverse U-shaped curl I was talking about. Let's curl down. There we go. Now this should get back down to the VWAP. Unless that big buyer on the level 2 is still at $8. If he's still at $8, this might hold up $8. That support might hold. So high up. CPST is still slowly creeping up. Doesn't have a lot of volume. But if this can creep up to $4 and break $4, this could get moving. It's just slowly creeping up. Like I said, there's not a lot of volume in this. But if it breaks $4, if it comes up to $4, we could see volume come in and see this really start moving. So we're going to keep that on watch for it to continue to creep. We just want to see it continue to creep up. We need PTGX to have a pullback. See, the VWAP and the trend line are right there together now. Starting to make a little U shape here. So possibly, if this U shape is back up to 850 and it breaks 850, I would say this is going up pretty high, but that's if $8 holds support. $8 is still holding support. I may not make a trade today, guys. I may wait till tomorrow. I might sit on my hands. Let's see, that's a big price stock, but it's getting some volume on it. Let's see if this is going to crack out. This looks like this is going to go back to the trend line soon. It's not quite getting any breakout. We got this curl. I would expect this to drop back down to the trend line and the VWAP. Yeah, and they're starting to crack. The question is, I want to look for an entry on this trend line around this VWAP area. 720, 730 area. Let's see if we get a bounce. PRNL did get a little bit of a movement. But not much. Nothing there. So yeah, PTGX still crashing out. So we should see this back in that 720, 730 area. Where I might look for an entry. Might. Because what I'm worried about is it being like yesterday, there was a couple of moves, and then after that, there was absolutely nothing. So my concern is, if it does come back down, it may not bounce that much. It could just be done. Let's see, the trend line's at 750 now, so... $750 would be a decent entry, but the VWAP's lower. I said I'm on the small account. And see here, I've only got 827 to trade with, so I can only get 100 shares of this for a bounce play. So I don't know if it'd even be worth it. It's not quite coming down to the trend line yet, or the VWAP. Still staying in those areas. Oh, I missed this little guy. ADXS. That's only moved about 4 cents, but you can make some decent money on a stock that low priced. CDTX. PRNL popped up right there. No, not yet, One Life. Nothing catching fire yet. PTGX went on a bit of a run. It made a nice little run, but... So we're back down to this trend line here. Yeah, like Ben Davis said, it seems like this trade would seem like more risk than reward, and that's what I'm concerned about. That's why I don't want to jump in on this, especially with market conditions, because it's choppy. Market conditions are choppy. It looks like it's cracking the trend line, so this may go all the way back down in the VWAP here. We don't have the best market conditions right now. Yesterday was ugly. Today is looking ugly. So let's go ahead and remove that. SME. Okay. See what Jerry's talking about here. Yeah, PTGX went on a nice move. I don't see SME. SME. Is the ticker a little bit different? Let's see, CPST. Okay. What's the ticker symbol, Jerry? 'Cause I didn't have anything show up for SME. 720. It is SME. Okay. Well, I had nothing show up for. SRNE. Okay. Oh yeah, nice little U shapes. Moved about 6 cents. But yeah, nice call there. Could have got in at this 383 area. But it's only moved 6 cents. I don't know how much more it's going to move. The stock itself is up pretty high. Let's see. But there was a little room for some profit. It may keep moving. SMEZ. Yeah, that's what you put, SMEZ. Now, I'm not sure what you're looking at that you like this stock. Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but I'm not sure what you're looking at. Like, this is like craziness on this chart, on this daily chart and the 1 minute chart. There's like nothing here. I don't know what your strategy is, but yeah, I would agree with that, One Life, for sure. But yeah, Ben Davis on that. I'm not sure what your strategy is, but that's not something I would trade. Like, this is a weird barcodey slashy daily chart, and then this minute chart, there's like no patterns that you can see. Oh, okay. Okay, I was confused. I was like, I don't know what's going on, what kind of strategy this is, because this is some hard stuff to look at there. So PTGX starting to curl back around. Could have got a entry close to the VWAP at 730. That's what I was debating. And it did get a little bounce here. But like I said, I don't know. I mean, I could have potentially made like $50 for $60, which wouldn't have been bad, but I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. This Doji Star is interesting. CHK, is it moving again? Oh yeah, nice little U shape on CHK. My only concern with CHK is, like, this is nice, but my only concern is from market open it moved 69 cents to 74 cents. So it moved 6 cents. So I mean, it's not bad. I'd have to buy quite a bit of shares if it only moves 6 cents. You know, maybe I could make 60, $70. So I mean, I like what you're looking at. I'm just, there's not a lot of room for profit in this. That's why I've kind of been ignoring it, because it just, you know, for this big move that it made, 6 cents is all that it moved. You know what I mean? Like, it's not, there's not a lot of room for profit with this. I'd have to buy like 2,000 shares, which I can't get. But I'd have to buy 2,000 shares if it moves 6 cents. Big buyer came in there at 71.60 or whatever, however you say that. But yeah, that's my only problem with this play. And the float is also 1 billion. That's why it's only moved 6 cents. Cuz the float is a billion. That's way too big. So the most you can get out of this is 6 cents. It's not going to break 75 cents most likely. It would take a lot of volume. Damn, PTGX back down to the GoPro. What I'm waiting to see is the CPST, yeah. What I'm waiting to see is CPST has still just slowly been moving. Very little volume. Sorry guys, my mouth is getting dry from talking so much. Too much talking, not enough trading. So y'all are talking about SRNE again. Let's see it. SRNE, it got a little bit of a move. Cracked down here though. Yeah, I'm not really feeling this either, and the whole reason why is because even with this break, it moved from 382 to 94. So, you know, it's 12 cents. That's not terrible. That's pretty decent, but it's not that much. You know what I mean? Like, I can only get 200 shares of this, and if it moves 12 cents, uh, you know, that's like what, $30 maybe. So once again, it's not really worth it because this is not going to go on a massive run. It ran back here, but it took 4 days for it to go. It's actually 5 days, it looks like, to go from 228 to 650, which is a nice run in 5 days. But for a day trade, 363, 522, that was a pretty good run. But I don't think it's going to get a massive run like that right now to make it really worth it. Like, I'm looking for something that's going to run 50 cents. that I can get more than 100 shares. Like PTGX can bounce 50 cents, but I can't get but 100 shares. See, if I can buy 200 shares of a stock and it bounces or moves 50 cents, then that's $100. So where this would have to move a whole dollar for me to make $100. Like CPST, I'm not saying CPST is gonna break. It could do nothing the rest of the day. But on this play, if it was to get up to $4 and volume started coming in, I could get 200 shares, and it's got the potential to move quite a bit. 756 up to 915 right there. That candle, $6 up to $8. So you could easily see 50 cents to a dollar move on this if it did break $4. So that's what I'm waiting on, is kind of trying to see if everything's gonna fall off and see if a chat room might pump this. There might be a trading chat room that might be eyeballing it. Maybe we can catch it before it really gets pumped. Like I said, once it comes up to $4, it's gonna get some volume, but right now it has nothing. PTGX going sideways. So it kind of looks like we might get a channel here if the VWAP continues to hold up. Then you're gonna have this channel. It's like 730 the bottom of the channel, 775 top of the channel. So you could get a breakout on this if it breaks above 775. But right now it looks like it's a channel play. Anything else that I'm missing on this slow day? I just feel like a lot of people are sitting out. I don't know what's going on. What's got everybody scared to trade? But it's like interesting. What's going on here? PAVM kind of out of nowhere starting to move. If this breaks, let's see here. This might be getting pumped. Stock offering. Right. I am with you, Mark. That's why I have not traded yet. Is I'm thinking the same thing. My scanners are not working very well, and there's not a lot of volume so far in the market. It's not a hot market. Market conditions aren't feeling great, so I may not make a trade. I'm gonna give it about 20-30 minutes and see if we can find something. Like I said, I want to give CPST a chance. I want to see if it gets up to that $4 mark. But PAVM, see, when is this last time it's been over $1? It hasn't been over $1 in a few months. So, and if it breaks $1, it'd have to break $1.04 to really get moving, but I don't know. See, CPST, it's still slowly creeping. We're not moving much on this at all. Like, we're not getting hardly any volume, but the candles, the bottoms of the candle just keep climbing slowly. It's building higher lows really slow like. And it's above the indicators. Except for the 200, but like if you look at this looks like a big triangle or a big wedge. Let's see, UIN EDNT. I'm telling you, it seems to be the popular opinion, because I'm pretty much sitting on my hands until I see something clear cut. Mark is sitting on his hands. Ben Davis saying the same thing. So it's one of those days. It feels like a day to be cautious and sit on your hands. But like I said, I'm gonna give it a little bit longer. We'll give it about 20, 30 more minutes. I just want to see on CPST. I know I probably look crazy because it doesn't have any volume, but I could see, with nothing else going on, I could see this getting pumped. Because it does have a press release. The float's somewhere around 8 million. It's above these indicators. It's got room to go to $6. I could very easily see this getting pumped. Especially if it breaks $4. So that's what I'm waiting to see on this. I know I look crazy. I know I probably sound crazy, but that was interesting. I'm just going to give it a chance and see. PTGX cracking the VWAP. Finally. So crack the channel and the VWAP so we can get those out of there. That's why I said it'd have to hold up the VWAP. Keep riding sideways, but this is probably done. $7 is going to be the new support. If $7 does not hold up, this is done. $7 does hold up, we could get a U shape. Yeah. It's just crazy because last week, even though it was a holiday and a transition week, it was pretty hot. There was some nice runners last week. And then Monday was kind of slow, but there was some decent movers Monday. I made a nice little $84 profit Monday, so I was kind of excited thinking it was going to be a hot week. And then yesterday, Trump said it might be after the presidential election that we make the deal with China. And since that happened, it's just been like the volume was just sucked out of the market. So, it is what it is. So yeah, this is what I was saying about CHK. It did break the VWAP. Nice little triangle up, but it's only moved 2 cents, if that. No, it's not even moved 2 cents. It's moved 0.006 cents so far. So that's what I was saying. You need a lot of shares of this to really make a profit. This is not going to go on a 50-cent run in a day because the float is way too big. There's 1 billion shares in the market. It'll take a ton of volume to really get this moving. And we do not have that type of volume right now. So PTGX, if it starts U-shaping back around the VWAP, there could be a possible play there. And CPST is still slowly creeping. Still just slowly creeping. Not much volume, but it's riding this little trend line here. I'd say once we get over 390, and there's a little volume bar that popped up right there. I would say once we get over 390 on this, we'll start to see a little bit more volume coming in. Maybe. But it seems like every time I take a look back at this, it's just creeped up a little bit more. And then the bid's up to 386. Bid and ask starting to move around a little bit. Starting to get a little bit of volume. Starting to get a little bit in this guy. Bid up to 389, bid up to 390, bid up to 391. If PTGX is done, we could see volume switch here. Volume bars have started building on this. Getting a little bit of action. And I said it's still slowly creeping up to that $4 mark. Bid up to 391. Let's see, how close are we to the point of the triangle? Ooh. Oh, we might get moving here. Let's see. We're not quite to the point of the triangle, but we're almost there. Volume bar starting to get a little bit bigger too. Like I said, it's got to break 4. Okay, that's fine. Like I said, there's ask is up to $4, so we're getting a spread on this now. That's because it is a low float. Like I said, we're not quite to the tip of this triangle. We don't want it to break until the tip of the triangle. We want it to stay in this little area and keep getting squeezed. A little bit of a U shape starting to form on PTGX. I'm getting really close. Getting really close to that corner tip on CPST. PTGX still slowly climbing up. RSSV, nothing there. Just want to look around for a second, make sure nothing else is going on. Does not look like it. If PTGX cracks 686, it's gonna be done. I don't blame you, Jay. It is terribly slow. Now, I've not given up on CPST yet. We're still in this triangle. And like I said, once it got above 390, we'll start to see a little bit of volume. And we started seeing the volume there. Now it's kind of backed off again because we didn't quite get the $4 break. Came up to $4, but this is a little early in this triangle. We want to see it in the tip. We want to see it like right here. That's where we want to see the $4 break at. So maybe another 2 or 3 minutes. PTGX still holding up. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but it's windy outside. That was loud. I don't see anything else with any potential right now. At least in the price range, anyway. Let's see, ADXS. And not much there. PRNL. I got a little pop from 187 to 207. Yeah, I don't see anything else with any potential right now. CPST seems to be the only thing with potential. Now, if it cracks this triangle, this support line right here, it's probably done. See, Kern, KERN. Oh, yeah, nice move on that. Pop up from $12 area to $13.36. It's got a lot of potential. There's nothing holding us back now at this point, up to $20. But I can't buy that many shares, so I don't know how much I can really do with this. But it does have potential to really run. It has a lot of potential. Because it's above all the indicators. The next resistance line. Next resistance line is 1958. So $20. So this one's got some potential. My concern is market conditions, though. And let's see. CPST cracked out. Yeah, CPST back down on the VWAP. So probably not going to get it. Looks like some people started to try to get in here early, but it didn't get the break yet. And now they're trying to get out. So that's probably done. Kern seems to be where the volume is at, but it's way off the VWAP, so I'm not touching it. But it could just start ripping. See, actually, we got some resistance at 1340. So yeah, and you can see it here on the 1 minute as well. So 1340 is going to be some tough resistance. I would say the break of 1340, you could see this get moving. See, I think I could only get, let's see, let me calculate how many shares I could get on this. It's really not worth it for me to get into this unless it rips big. If it starts ripping dollars, then it could be worth it, but yeah, so I could get like 60 shares. Now it can rip dollars. It has potential. Back here it went from $21 up to $50, and then had a gap up to 72 the next day. PTGX looks done. Yeah, CPST's now cracked the view up, so it's done. Oh, my dog's barking. Hold on just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Let's see what my dog's doing. All right. My dog only barks if people are here, but there was nobody here. So I guess the wind scared him. See, did I miss anything anywhere? PTGX still slowly building back up. At this point, see what we're looking at? Yeah, KERN. Yeah, see, it's struggling with that 1340 area. And this is starting to get the curl down too, so might get a pullback on this as well. It's just one of those days, guys. Nothing is going on. Well, I won't say nothing is going on, but there's no predictability. That's what type of day it is. Hard to make a trade without any predictability, because then you're just forcing. And this is day 18 of the small account challenge. I started with 720. I'm at 827 after 18 days, and that's because I had 2 weeks of forcing and not sticking to my strategy and doing crazy stuff. So that's what I'm trying not to do. I'd much rather sit on my hands than take a loss, because tomorrow could be a hot day again. Yeah, the market's not changed at all, Jerry. You haven't missed anything, buddy. There's nothing going on. Even Kern, see there? Like I said, that reverse U shape, that curl over. It's so easy to predict that, to see that there's going to be a pullback. Yeah, the PTGX, that's the only thing that looks decent, is this U shape here, but I don't really know how much it's going to move, because it's still got the resistance at 805, then a little bit at 780. So it is a good U shape. It is breaking the VWAP right here. But with the way the market is, with the way market conditions are today, I mean, I just don't know how much it's going to move. If it's really going to break and get back up to $8, or I don't know. Like I said, I don't want to force anything. This is a perfect U shape, but like I said, it's just kind of sketchy. Just trying to hold up the VWAP. Trying to think if I got in. I really don't want to risk it, because tomorrow could be a hot day. Or Friday. I just feel like I'm kind of forcing against market conditions if I try to get in here. I'm a little hesitant. Because it broke the VWAP, but it's not moving that much. See, it's still struggling right here in this area. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Then Curran pullback, big pullback. And you see that reverse U shape was completed. Like, I feel like a lot of people don't, like, and you can really call this what you want. I mean, I'm sure there's other names for it, but like, if you don't know this pattern, this reverse U-shape pattern, you should probably like learn it, because it's so easy to see. Because some traders might get caught up in here thinking that it's going to break this 1340, but once you see it start forming like this, most of the time you get these big crashes. See in there, it's continuing to crash. So if you don't know this little reverse U-shaped deal here, you might want to learn it. It's not hard. It's just like, my metaphor for it is, it's a fishing rod, right? So this is your pole. That's your fishing pole, right? Those bars right there. And then this is your, your fishing rod would still go like this. So you get a fish on there and your rod bends. And once your rod starts bending like that, where's your fishing line? Right here. right? It looks like a fishing rod with a fish on it. That's my analogy for it. See, PTGX. Yeah, it's got to get to 750 though. That's the problem. That's what I was saying here. Like, it is a U shape. It is breaking the VWAP, but our market conditions are not good. Like, we don't have anything ripping. We've not had anything really rip besides this. And it's only done that one rip. Yesterday and Monday, kind of the same thing. We'd have like one or two have a little rip and then nothing after that. So that's my concern with trading anything today. So I'm pretty much done. I don't think I'm going to try to make a trade at this point. I've been hesitant all day just because nothing is really doing anything. Just looking around right now and see if there's anything else, but I don't think so. So we'll give it about 10 more minutes. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and get those in, and I'll answer any questions or address any comments or concerns that need to be addressed. But I am done. I don't like sitting here for this long and not have anything really running. Like I like to be in stocks for very short periods of time. Like usually not over 15 minutes, and we're not getting anything that suggests. This is back to CHK. It did make this little triangle here, but 71 cents. And after 20 minutes, it's moved 2 cents. So, too big of a float. And I'm not going to do a recap on the day. There's really nothing to recap. When if I make a trade tomorrow, I will mention in that recap that day 18 was slow and there wasn't anything going on, so I didn't make a trade. But I'm not going to do a whole recap video for this because there's nothing really to recap. It's just a slow, dead day. And hopefully tomorrow is better. Hopefully we get some volume tomorrow. Yeah, no, I'm fine with not trading. Like I said, I would rather sit on my hands than force something and take a stupid loss. On a small account like this, you know, every single trade matters. Like my small account challenge is on a cash account. I'm not on a margin account like Ross Cameron where he can make 2 or 3 trades in a day. You know, and can try to trade every day. I don't know what he's trading with this time on his small account challenge, but what broker he's using, but I'm not using margins, so every single one of my trades count. Let's see, PTGX building higher lows here. So let's see. Getting right back up to 750. Let's see what happens with PTGX before I call it. I mean, I'm probably not gonna trade this, but I just want to see if, because what usually happens when you have slow days like this week so far, you need one stock to go on a massive run, and then that'll get traders excited and get volume back in here for the rest of the week. JNCE. Yeah, another random pop there. This stock is super high up. Doesn't really have anything holding it back, but it's a nice move today. Nice slow move over the day. Yeah, we just need one big runner to get everybody back excited. Let's see how the pot stocks are doing today. It looks like Aurora has found its bottom. Starting to go sideways now, so that's nice to see. Let's check Cron. Same thing. Looks like it's kind of found its bottom. And let's check my favorite boy. Whoops. I can't ever remember the ticker symbol for this. There it is, PLNHF. Yeah, so this guy is getting back up to the 200 day. We see this guy break back above the 200 day. The last time it was above all three indicators when the two right here, actually right here. But the last time it started moving was back there, and then here, and went on this nice move. So if it gets back above the 200 day, Planet 13 could be bullish and start running again. That's not for a day trade. I just love pot stocks and I'm always keeping an eye on them. Yeah, I don't see anything else. JNCE, it got that little pop. Well, it could pop here. If it breaks 850, then I would say it would get a decent move, but I don't know how far it's going to go. But we've not seen anything really breaking resistance lines in the past hour, so we'll see if it can break 850 here. It went right up to 850, but didn't quite get it. This is interesting because we don't have a curl. This is almost like a... It's almost like a flag. Maybe. It's not a very pretty flag, but... Yeah, it's ugly today. It's very ugly. We'll give it 5 more minutes here on the stream. But it is one of those days where it's just best to sit out, it looks like. CPST is slowly starting to get back up. But I think it's too late. And it's too late in the day for CPST because it's almost lunchtime. So what was I looking at? Oh yeah, it's JNCE. Oh yeah, so JNCE cracked there. It's done. You probably see this back down to $8, maybe even the VWAP. But it's done. It's not going to rip. BTGX still slowly climbing. And you got this little triangle here. But it's just slowly moving. If this is going to pop, it's going to pop very, very soon, within the next minute or two. If it doesn't pop, it just probably will keep going sideways like this, or it will crack out and drop down. Probably to the 625 area, $6 area. Yeah, JNC's definitely done. Yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing. It's just a ugly, slow day in the market. So right here would have to be the pop. I mean, this is as small as a triangle tip can get right here. So if it's going to pop, it's got to be this candle. Maybe one more candle. But it has to be in this next 2 minutes, either here or right here. There's no volume though, so volume would have to come back in. And there's a little pop up to 733. See, I would think this would be a pop to 750 at least if it's going to pop out of this triangle hard. But we don't have once again, we don't have the market conditions, so it may not. Starting to move up a little bit here. Oh, no, right back down. And this is probably gonna, if this candle does not pop, this is probably gonna crack. Look at that. That candle is squeezed so tightly in between the VWAP and this support bottom of this triangle. So it's got to be this candle if it's going to, but I'm not seeing the volume bars move enough. GNC, a little curl around there. And still struggling. I just don't think we have the volume today. We don't have the market conditions for this to break. I think we're going to see this crack and it's going to come down. Because, I mean, it's got to break. It's like now or never. Let's see. Let me see. Let me redo my trend line here because these little. Okay. So yeah, this it has to be this one. If it's not this one, then it's not going to do anything. I just don't think it's going to get it. It's struggling so hard in this area. It's nothing is good today. One life, there's nothing going on. Possible triangle breakout here on PTGX, but it's really struggling and it's not really getting much volume even with this move here, with this pattern. See, we should have already had a nice pop out of this, and we're just not getting it. I don't think it's going to get it. See, CPST still slowly climbing. CPST might be one for tomorrow. Might be one to keep on watch for tomorrow if it just continues to go sideways right under $4 for the rest of the day. Yeah, so this is going to crack here. This is probably definitely going to crack. It's looking pretty weak. Didn't get the pop out of the triangle. JNCE slowly been building back up. But we're almost into lunchtime, so probably not going to get anything there. Yeah, so nothing really doing anything. PTGX still didn't crack though. It's still kind of going sideways, but it's looking weak to me. It's looking like it's starting to curl down to me. So it's lunchtime. Traders are going to be leaving the market. There's nothing going on to keep traders in the market. So that's it. That's it, guys. It is over with. Yeah, there it goes. PTGX starting to crack now. It just took it a minute. A little longer than I was expecting. Yeah, nothing else is going on. We're not missing anything. Alright, well, that is it for me. Just check one more thing. Okay, well, it's a big volume bar out of nowhere. Yeah. Alright, so that's it for me, guys. I hope everybody has a great day. We'll be back here tomorrow for day 19 of the small account challenge, trying to hopefully get a trade in if the market allows us. Hopefully it's a lot prettier of a day because today has just been ugly all morning and I'm bored. Yeah, same thing. I'm calling it. Today's one of those days where you just got to sit on your hands and be happy that you didn't make any stupid mistakes and lose money, because that's all today is good for, is making stupid mistakes and losing money. So we'll be back here tomorrow, guys. Appreciate everybody joining me today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.